That's basically how it lives throughout the week. If it gets hungry, it eats a little bit of, quiet please. It eats a little bit of the flour from the outside and from around, okay? So, when I travel, I take some of this with me. Like if I'm going to the States in a couple of weeks to do some work, I take some of this with me. Bakers in the ancient world would walk around with mother in their necklaces. And they would go from place to place. They would say, okay, today I'm in this village. They'd show up at night, take out the mother, mix it up into a dough, wake up the next morning, this kind of oven's firing, and then they'd mix it into a final dough, bake it. Don't bake everything, take a little bit out, put it in their necklace, go to the next village. And that's what they do all week long. Go from village to village to village, baking. Okay, there are bakeries in Europe that have a mother that's been going and been alive for the past, for like 300, 400, 500 years. Instead of baking everything today, you leave some of today's doughs out on the shelf, throw yesterday's dough into today's new dough, and then you have a bread, and like you said before, full of wonderful flavor. And that's how human beings have added flavor to bread for thousands of years. And what we're learning today is that it's not only flavor, it's also nutrition. Okay, because when you're fermenting the grain, you're basically sucking out the flavor, and at the same time, you're getting the nutrition out of it as well. Which is what? Oh, fine. So sometimes you learn stuff from the seminars here. So that's basically what we're recreating a sourdough bakery. There are plenty of bakeries in Israel. Okay, you don't need another bakery in Israel. But a sourdough bakery, there aren't a lot of these around, and it's just gaining speed. So I figured while I'm still doing my teaching, I'll start opening a business to maybe we'll get some Weaver business advice on the way here. Okay, you guys have a lot going on down there, right? I do about a 70% hydration. So I'm going to go about a kilo, and I'm going to go a little less than a kilo. I'll go about 900, because there's about 100 grams of flour in here anyways. Then I'm going to go about a kilo of water. About 700 grams, of water. Okay, a little more, it's fine. Maybe a little more at some point. And then we just mix it up. Just mix this thing up, and the mother is a very strong. It's very active and very strong. So it's going to be bubbling up by the time we're done today. Okay, then it's going to go in the fridge, and we're going to start the next day. So this afternoon, after the baking shift and back here, we're basically going to a little more water here. Okay, we're going to take some mother and set up the doughs for, let's see, today's doughs that are being made are going to be baked tomorrow morning. The sourdoughs that I start today are going to be baked Tuesday morning. Okay, so we're always like 2 days ahead of ourselves here. Okay, what we do in the shifts every day from like 7 to 1 is we basically take the sourdoughs that have been sleeping all night and kind of doing all the work overnight. The sourdoughs are about 30% of the doughs here. Okay, and then we take it and we turn it into loaves. The loaves then sit in the fridge all night and they ferment. So we slow them down, and they sit in the fridge all night. We get here at 6, 7 in the morning, bake them, and get them out the local area, and then people can come and buy bread. That's basically how it works. Because why should we stay up all night as bakers? Unacceptable. Okay? So at first it was like people could, you can come and get bread in the afternoon. Now it's like you bread in the morning. But I'm using my refrigerator. So that's kind of the trick. That's how we're doing it. So with refrigeration, again, you're getting really good flavor. And we got to learn how to do it. Like we were playing with the refrigerator temperatures for a couple weeks here to get it just right. Just like last week, we totally hit what we wanted to hit with the breads, both with the way they look and their volume, and it was really great. Okay, so here is now the mother for the week. So what do we have? What do we have here? We have whatever mother was left, mixed in with the new dough that I just created.